What is going on, beautiful people? I am the Mitten, and today I have a video where it's not a multiplayer game. I'm just playing against AI, but it's one of my favorite games from, like, I think it was 2 years ago. I had it on the 360. I never had it on the Xbox One. So now that unfortunately, I don't think the game is backwards compatible, or I don't know, it's strange because I had Hitman Absolution on the 360, but I was able to download it for absolutely free, through Xbox One because I previously had it. Same thing, I previously had, Shadow of Mordor, but I don't know if it's compatible with, I don't know if it's that backwards compatible thing. So the reason why I'm playing Shadow of Mordor, in August of this year, we're going to have a new game, a sequel to Shadow of Mordor come out, and I'm really excited for it because I really initially, when I first saw this game, I'm not a really big fan of Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to deny that fact. I mean, it was a cool movie, but it wasn't really like anything too special. It wasn't something I really fully enjoyed as a movie. I was like, whatever, it's a good movie, but I'm just not a big fan. No offense to anybody that's like a big Lord of the Rings person, but the movies were good. I have no complaint about them. It just, everyone has, their superheroes that they like, their movies that they like, their books and other shit that they like. I respect it for what it was. Matter of fact, I'm a bigger Lord of the Rings fan than I am of Star Wars. Like, Star Wars, I like too. I have no objection to Star Wars. It was great. In general, Star Wars is awesome. I just, when it comes to the games on Star Wars, not too big of a fan. But I mean, that's just my thing. I never played Battlefront as an example. Some of the newer movies, they're I like the old school stuff in Star Wars. Star Trek, never really was a fan of that, so I'm not even going to go into that topic. But the game, Shadow of Mordor, it was just so well made and a great fucking story, and it was just so much to it that you can do and just hack and slash, going around with a sword and fight these Urks or whatever the fuck they're called and just decapitate them and fight them, and you have boss fights and you get fucking your ass handed to you, and then they'll go up in level, and the Nemesis system. I mean, there's just so much to talk about really about this game that just is so good in general. And I, as soon as I got back to it, I was like, dude, I'm not gonna go full stealth. I mean, there are moments of stealth that it's recommended when you first start this game is to play stealthy because you're going to get overwhelmed with the amount of enemies that show up, and then a lot of times you'll get one or two, maybe even three, even 4 or 5 captains will show up, especially if you go to a stronghold. There's more than one captain in there. Can you imagine you getting swarmed by 5 captains? That's 5 big like mini bosses that you have to fight. You're not going to come up on top on that. Doesn't matter how good of a button masher, no matter how good you are at blocking, eventually somebody will get just that right moment of a swing, and you'll slip up by 1 second, and then it's basically all over. 1, 2, 3 hits, you're done basically after that, and then you're on the ground and they're decapitating you, and then they're going up in ranks while you're trying to not throw the controller that you have across the fucking room. And I can't stress this enough. Yeah, if you're on an unexperienced of a player, you're not gonna want to take the risk of rushing in. Me, on the other hand, I'm kind of an idiot, so I mean, not literally, but I do enjoy just the thrill of I'm going to get defeated here really soon if I don't run, kind of a thing. And plus, you can do a couple hits here and there, and then cycle around, get 1 or 2 flowers, restore your health, and then hit them from a different side, and just keep hitting them until you eventually defeat one of those guys, and then some enemies will run away, then you'll fight some more, and so on. It's interesting. It's a very interesting game, and it's almost like you are the person that makes the decisions on how you actually want to approach and how you actually want to play. And then obviously there's a whole entire level progression, but I'm not going to go into full details on level progression and all that other bullshit. I only really got about 50, maybe 60% of Shadow of Mordor done on the 360, so now that I'm playing this now on the Xbox One, I'm probably going to end up finishing the whole entire game. because I never got that far because there was other games that I was playing that came out and blah blah blah, and I kind of put it down and forgot about it. And not that it was there's no justification to forget a game that you really like, but I mean I did the same thing with Hitman, but I really do enjoy that game as well. So I mean there's just other games that grasp my attention in some kind of way, like new DLC for Battlefield 1, Rainbow Six Siege, on how I'm getting better and better at that game, and I'm developing more confidence in being more aggressive when I play that. So same thing with with this game. I'm glad I went back to it because it's kind of like a dark, grimy, like sinister kind of a game. Like these orcs are just like evil. Some of them are cannibals. They'll eat humans, and it's like shit like that. It's almost like a little scary in a way, but to me, obviously, it's not, because it's Lord of the Rings. It's not going to be scary to me. But it's some of the character models, they look really like gross and like intense and shit. They got really crazy fucking names, and it's kind of a really interesting, really cool fucking game. I don't know, I feel like I wanted to bring this into my channel just to express how much I fucking love this game and how excited I am for Shadow of War, which is the new one that's coming out in August. I'm definitely going to be getting it. I'm definitely going to be pre-ordering it soon. Now I'm only trying to debate, should I get it on PC or should I get it on console? I'm probably going to get it on console just because it's a little bit more convenient, easier to record for me, at least in my mind. So I'm like, and plus, if I do get a new laptop, technically I could get more PC games and do PC gaming, but I don't want, I've always been a console guy. As much as I respect, playing on the PC, I prefer console just because that's something that I've been brought up to play since I was a kid. So I'm used to consoles. Obviously, I did play PC gaming. Games like Age of Empires and any variant of the, that kind of genre. I always like those strategy puzzle type of fucking games. I'm kind of a weird nerd on that aspect, and I'm proud of it. I really like Age of Empires, Rise of Nations, and games like that. But back to this fucking topic at hand. Shadow of Mordor, great fucking game. I fucking love it. I'm so excited for the Shadow of War. They're adding a lot more into that game. They're bringing back the Nemesis system. I'm pretty sure they did a little bit refurbishing or adding to it, and I'm guessing it's going to be a lot more intricate, a lot more interesting. And this time around you can build like really big fucking army and you can raid areas. So now it's a little bit, it's like they stepped it up a notch. Instead of you fighting orcs, you're fighting orcs, but you have orcs fighting with you, which is really fucking sweet, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to. And it seems like it's a little bit overwhelming. When I watched I don't think I can actually post like actual gameplay of Shadow of War. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I can talk about it. And it seems like the game seems a little bit overwhelming in a way. Like it feels like it might be a little bit too much to handle if you don't have experience in Shadow of Mordor. So I'm going to kind of, periodically play this in like maybe 2 weeks before the game comes out. I want to really play this a lot. So I kind of get used to the mechanics, because the mechanics are, for the most part, are going to be similar. You're going to be more familiar with the game if you've played Shadow of, Mordor. You're going to be familiar with Shadow of War. So I'm really excited for it. It comes out in August. I don't know August what. I know it comes out in August. That I will probably end up providing a different video. I kind of wanted to make, just like random gameplay and just kind of talk about it and how I am really excited, and I'm really looking forward to this game. I don't know why, but I got when I saw that, I was like, no fucking way, they made another one. Holy shit. And I watched the gameplay and I was like, wow, this looks sweet. I mean, you got some of the, you basically have lieutenants and captains and war chiefs that are on your side, and they all have benefits, and you can promote them, and you can have strongholds, and you can get attacked too. Your base can get attacked, you can attack bases. So there's a lot to it, and it sounds just so interesting. Really, really fucking cool. There's a lot to it, the game itself, and I thought, fuck it, I'll make a video on this. And I don't know if anybody really that watches my Rainbow Six Siege videos or my Battlefield 1 videos is going to be really too interested in this, but it's kind of like I guess this is your way of getting to know me and what kind of games I do like. This is another game that I do like in general, that a genre, but some people might be like, well, you must have been playing a lot of Skyrim. No, I really never got into Skyrim. It's just too much patience to play that game. It takes way too much fucking time. Same thing with Fallout, just too much time. This game takes a lot of time, or like it takes you're going to be playing the game for a while, but I mean, I don't know, it's weird. I'm really weird, and I'm kind of picky. I'm kind of an asshole when it comes to picking my games. So some games are extremely popular, like apparently Witcher 3 was a really big popular game. I'm not a big fan of Witcher. It seems like a cool game, but it's something like I respect it. It looks beautiful. It has probably has a great story, great gameplay, great gameplay mechanics. It probably looks really sweet, but it's something that I wouldn't play. Other people, yeah, I respect the play. I'm not shitting on it. It's just something that I personally wouldn't play. So I guess that's my point. And like, I don't know, I seen my buddy playing this on the Xbox One when it first came out, and I was like, this game looks really fucking sweet, and he handed me the controller, and he's like, play for a while, and I played, and I was like, wow, this game is really, really sweet, because it's kind of like hard a little bit. It's challenging. It challenges you enough where it makes you want to win constantly. It grows your ego, I guess, in a way, but it's also like really fun. It's not too repetitive. Obviously, it's different bosses, but it seems like similar battles, I guess, but it's not too repetitive. It's not too bad. I have nothing really too negative to say about it because I really like the game. And I'm really fucking enjoying it. I'm glad that I'm, kind of went back to playing it. And, basically with me, it's more like, wow, when I originally played on 360, I'm not going to deny the fact that I probably took a controller and threw it across my fucking room because I got frustrated when I got further in, and I had some bosses that I had to fight, and I just couldn't beat them for whatever reason. There was just that 1 second where I failed. That 1 second. That's all I needed was that 1 second, and I would have won, but something stupid fucking happened, and I died. Or I didn't approach the fucking fight properly, or I don't know, something happened, and I fucking failed, and I got pissed, and I can recall at least throwing one controller across my fucking room. So yeah, just to be 100% honest. But anywho, I am the Mint. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if the volume is a little bit loud, or if I'm talking too loud or something like that, but just wanted to make this video, just to put it out there, put it on my channel. I really like this game, and that's what I've been doing pretty much for the last like 4 hours, like a fucking nerd, because I can't help it. The game is great. I fucking love it. So, but anyway, I'm the Min. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Definitely hit that like button. Leave me a comment and subscribe, and that's all I gotta say. Peace.
It's about time. Did someone get that talk? Hear that? Looks like someone's killing Uruk.